Hello, everybody. This is Brian Altounian. It is Tuesday, July 20th. We're here doing another video blog for Alliance Acquisitions. We have guests today, our first guest video blog. We have just recently invested in a new company called Matthew Clayton. I'm going to let you guys describe it, but with me are co-founders Rodney Bell and Clayton Hunter. And we've got some interesting products on the table here, so I'm going to let them kind of explain exactly what their company is and what we're doing and what we're going to do with these lovely products here.
Sure.
To highlight that, to throw it off to you.
I think that's fine. Well, again, the investment couldn't have come at a better time. Clayton and I started this process and wrote the business plan about a year ago. And we had what we thought was an idea that would somehow change, if not revolutionize, the skincare industry for men. We had looked at lots of products that were being marketed and sold to women at the very height of the marketplace in what's called the prestige marketplace. And the research that we had gathered over, say, a year or two led us to understand there was a huge void in the marketplace, particularly at this prestige level for men. And Clayton and I had been personal friends for some time prior to that, and he had been a male model. And as a male model, he had used lots of women's skincare products. So we were talking one day over coffee, true story, we were at Starbucks in Santa Monica, and I said, Clayton, what do you think about this idea? We're going to do a skincare line for men. It's going to be the first ever line for men that's going to be at the very highest end of the marketplace. I said, well, think about it and get back to me. It took him about 5 minutes.
Done.
Exactly, didn't take very long. So we sat down, we wrote the business plan, and we did lots and lots of research, talked with lots of analysts, and we came to the understanding that the void in that marketplace was there because basically most products for men in the marketplace today are soaps and suds, as we call them, and they just replicate the stuff you see that's made primarily for women in the mass marketplace. And with the onset of the ever-growing baby boomer population and the aging of America, if you will, we thought this is the opportunity for us now. This is the inflection point for us to make a move. And so with that in mind, we developed the first 5 products of our skincare line.
Awesome. Because I know I'm not a male model, obviously, but I shave, I wash my face, and then I don't put anything on. And so for me, I guess occasionally I'll go and borrow my wife's Clinique or something, for the eye cream. Yeah, I know, right? So. But that's it. I mean, I don't really do much in that space. But I know I'm getting older, and the wrinkles are starting to come up. So
And when Rodney came to me when we were at Starbucks, and he said, let's try this. I immediately thought back to going to Europe, for the shows, Milan, Paris, and getting there, and my buddy. He shall remain nameless. Would always say, "Let's go get some product." And I'm like, all right, okay. But we'd go to the stores, and inevitably we'd spend tons of money on these women's products. And, we weren't going around every day, but it helps wake you up, getting off those flights, and that's how I said to Rodney, I said, geez, this is crazy, man, but this could really work.
Yeah.
And as we started talking to people about it, the guys that were quote unquote coming out of the closet, oh, I use skincare, and I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
And one of the things for us and for investors in Alliance and people to know, we've really been focusing on media companies and technology companies, and so I know they're going to say, why are you guys in skincare product?
Sure.
And so the reason why I think will become evident, talk a little bit about your distribution plan, distribution model, because there's where there's an overlap with some of the stuff that we're working on.
Yeah, absolutely. When I said we were going to try to change the skincare industry, a big part of that is, in fact, the distribution model. What we put together is what we call the Matthew Clayton brand ambassadors. It's a group of 150 women who are currently models, some Victoria's Secret models, some fashion models, some bikini models.
Some Sports Illustrated
models, but they all aspire to, at some point, be high-end fashion models. And we put together a program whereby we can afford them the opportunity to work with some of the best photographers in the industry and have portions of their portfolios shot by these world-class photographers, We'll use those images both on our website as well as our Facebook fan page, and we'll take our entire social media strategy and we'll focus it around these women. And that's important to us because in this industry particularly, it's not known commonly, but the first purchase of most men's skincare products are actually made by women, and they're given to men as gifts. So when you talk about who's our consumer, well, the actual consumer is the man who uses the product, but the actual purchaser of that product is typically going to be his partner, a woman, lover, whatever the case might be. So we figured women trust other women. So we've got 150 brand ambassadors who all talk to each other, and they all meet a very basic threshold criteria that we put in place. Each of these women has at the very least 5,000 Facebook fans. So it's pretty easy to do that math. So the day we launch our product, we've got 150 women screaming our name to at least 5,000 people. So it's a multiplier effect.
Amazing.
And it's kind of based on, the theory of the old tipping point,
Right.
You've got this one person who's connected. This is a connector who's a mover and a shaker, and people listen and follow her.
Yeah.
And we've got 150 of those. And we compensate them two ways. They get access to the photography, so they get the exposure, which is what they really want. But additionally to that, we compensate them in terms of commission, if you will, or commissions for referrals. If they send someone to our website, we'll track that, and we'll pay them a commission for that sale. So the distribution model is very unique in the skincare industry, and as far as we understand to date, we're the first ones to actually employ that model for distribution.
That's awesome. And I think the thing about social media, they're working out creating new buzzwords around social media. That was already a buzzword, but this idea of key influencers is such a big thing, and I think that's what you guys have identified. You've identified not only key influencers, but frankly, women that have a that are beautiful, that men want to be around, want to listen to, want to like, and not only that, but their girlfriends are gonna be that aspirational component of it as well.
Yes.
So I think again for us, it's a really interesting experiment to take actual physical product as opposed to a digital product and actually push it through the social media engine, and that's we're fascinated to see this thing take off. So if all goes right, when are we going to see, when will product be out available for the public consumption?
If all goes well, we will have product in stores. Keep in mind, this is not our big, huge mega launch, but we should have our product in stores by the holiday season.
Of this year?
Of this year.
Fantastic. That's right.
When all goes well. I don't deal in ifs.
Awesome. Great. Rodney, Clayton, thanks you guys for doing this. We'll let you guys know how this plays out next week. Be a little follow-up next week. Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
buddy.
sir.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Sweet.